A lot of time and effort has been spent on disaster planning and then trying to factor in pandemic precautions. But look, there are things you simply cannot plan for, like the chemical fire we're seeing now burning in Westlake, Louisiana. Governor John Bel Edwards is asking people nearby to shelter in place. Caesars is monitoring that fire because it's so close to its Isle of Capri casino in Lake Charles. And it's dealing with hurricane damage to its hotel and its riverboat, which became unmoored during the storm. It came to rest along the I-10 bridge. CEO Tom Reeg tells me they'll need a tugboat to haul it back. And DOT inspectors are on their way now to check out any damage to the bridge. Now, Hurricane Laura is testing not just how effective the disaster plans are, but how organizations are adapting to the challenges. They'll know that their plans were effective if coronavirus infections stay low while they're responding to these disasters. So, for instance, the Red Cross says more than 10,000 people were given emergency shelter last night, some in hotels, some in carefully managed facilities. Walmart, Home Depot are operating remote command centers, and Lowe's has deployed 2,400 trucks pre-positioned and filled with supplies they're going to need for the cleanup. AT&T tells me it has its team in place to tackle damage to communications infrastructure ASAP. So all of this testing how those emergency preparedness plans were put into place, Kelly.
But it's interesting that this storm, Contessa, has such a long tail.
Look, you saw this as a Category 2 hurricane over 100 miles. It stayed a Category 1 hurricane, meaning that over land, we saw a hurricane for as much as 8 hours, and then that tail as it's now a tropical storm and moving on. FM Global, a leading commercial property insurer, says that raises the risk of damage to all these businesses, houses, and other things because of river flooding as well. We'll keep our eye on that.
Which is exactly how we saw previous storms be so damaging.